Hello, Front Range students and community members. My name is Julian Haynes, and this is FP News. The Front Page Student Newspaper is partnering with local radio station KUNC to help cover the general election. Today we'll be asking Front Range students whether or not they plan on voting here on Larimer campus and in Westminster. What's your name?
Reese.
Julian, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Got one question.
All right.
Are you planning to vote in the general election?
Yes, I am.
Are you guys planning on voting in the general election?
Unfortunately.
Probably no.
Probably no. Okay.
Yes.
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 Yes. I am.
Yeah, I do.
Why do you plan on voting? Like, what's important to you?
Well, I don't know. It's like my first year that I'm able to vote, so I think it's just like important to have my voice heard, I guess, kind of.
So, are you going to vote this year?
Yes.
And why are you going to vote this year?
Because there are some people that I'd rather not have run this country.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna vote.
And why are you going to vote?
Voting's important. I mean, if you don't vote, then you're throwing away any chance at election having any sway in the way that you want it to. I don't care what people say about voting. Oh, Green Party means throwing away your vote. Vote how you want to. But we saw what happened when you don't vote. Shit goes to hell. I mean, hell goes to, whatever. You know what I mean. Point is, vote. I mean, no, I think voting's really important to making sure that things, you have a say in democracy. If we throw away our votes, then we're contributing to the democracy dying.
No, I think that we're all sheep guided in one certain direction and that the purpose is to divide us. So rather than being ashamed of not voting, I have not officially made my decision on whether I'll vote or not. However, I'm not scared to admit that my opinion does not matter in this country.
And I feel like it doesn't really matter, and I think it's going to be more dependent on the people and less who's in charge. So I'm not sure.
Okay, we're here with Jackie, student government president.
Hi.
We're wondering if you are going to vote.
I will be voting. This will be my 4th election. I'm very excited.
Okay, and why are you going to vote?
I am voting because I do not want to be complicit in a genocide. I don't want my tax dollars to fund anything of that nature. So I've been participating in all of the local elections, and I will be following through, making sure that I vote my conscience in the future primary elections.
Okay, we ran into someone that said that believes her vote does not matter. Do you think that your vote will have an impact?
I can't say whether or not my vote will have an impact, but as long as I have the right to participate in the system, I will continue to act on that right.
Okay.
And I think that if we have a system that we don't feel serves us, that we have an obligation to participate in the forms of government that are available to us to try to make a difference. Maybe one day I will run for a higher office and try to petition for a better government structure as opposed to this two-party system that currently doesn't feel like it's working.
Okay. And do you think that everyone that has the option to vote should be voting?
It's not for me to tell people what they feel they should or shouldn't do. I think we should always act on our conscience. I will say that as long as we have rights, we should exercise them just so those rights don't diminish or leave us. And I believe in that.
Okay. Thank
you.
Okay, so you've heard from our Front Range students. I'd like to say personally, I'm surprised. I went into this thinking that more students would not be voting. And there was a good mix of those voting and not voting. So it'll be interesting to see as we go forward what students are thinking for the general election. Yeah.
Stay tuned, Front Page, baby.